What's up, investors? It's the Russian dude, and if you are a middle-class American, unfortunately I do not have some good news for you in today's video. Because home affordability and just in general the living standards of middle-class Americans started to significantly decline since 2020. So first of all, let's talk about the home affordability, which literally plummeted in the last year or so. To begin with, right now owning your home is as financially complicated as 17 years ago, literally right before great financial crisis, which was directly related to housing bubble. It is estimated that on average Americans spend 35% of their income just on mortgage payments alone, which is a pretty significant increase of 3% from the last month, when it was only 32%. Yes, I mean, imagine, you spend a third of your paycheck which you take home just on mortgage alone. At the same time, the growth of expenses right now is at approximately 7%, which is outpacing the growth of real American earnings, which we'll talk about literally in a minute. But yes, the expenses literally, what I'm trying to say here, expenses are growing faster than your salaries. And right now, according to the most recent data, the average median price of the US house is approximately $426.9 thousand, which is almost $500,000. And in some particular regions, house ownership costs people 43% of their income, which is way above a standard home affordability percentage, which is supposed to be of approximately 28%. Anything below this is considered to be as affordable housing. Anything above this is unaffordable. Well, we are 15% above the affordability level. And even worse, house affordability tends to drop approximately during spring and summer seasons, because this is exactly where people kinda try to start and look to buy a house. And here just is a mind-blowing statistics. Out of 589 counties analyzed, 582 of them, which is 98.8% of them, reported that housing became less affordable. I mean, almost 100%. This is ridiculous. To visualize the problem, right here is the graph which shows home prices versus their own affordability. As you can see, it was kind of always going along, these two lines were kind of near each other. It was kind of a big discrepancy in 2007-2008, obviously during great financial crisis and housing bubble. But since 2020, this difference, it literally ballooned until never seen before levels. I mean, to say the least, the home affordability is lowest in almost its entire recorded history. And also, right now we are in the environment where the Federal Reserve might start reducing the interest rates approximately in September, or at least the market participants, they do expect for this to happen, which makes a lot of mortgages to reduce the interest rates, the mortgage rates, which, guess what? As soon as mortgage rates go down, house prices go even higher. So, I mean, at this point the average house price is gonna cross $500,000 mark. And speaking about the income of average Americans, like I did mention several minutes ago, unfortunately they do not grow as fast as people might think. Obviously because of the inflation. At this very moment the inflation is anywhere between 3 to 3.3%, while the growth of average growth of salaries is estimated to be approximately 3.9%, which might sound like a good deal. Let's say so your annual income is $50,000, and then you got a raise, now you make $52,000. I mean, who would say no to extra $2,000, right? Well, if you take into consideration the inflation, your growth of 3.9% and the inflation of 3.3%, it only makes your actual salary increase of mere 0.6%. Well, at this point, this is just literally a couple $100 worth of 2 restaurants per year. And so when you have this situation that your income is almost not growing at all, it is almost exactly where it used to be last year, mainly thanks to the inflation, and then the house prices going skyrocketing, the home affordability literally plummeting, the interest rates still remaining high, well, it is no surprise then. Yes, 98.8% of housing in different counties is now less affordable than it used to be, to say the least. In some other counties, it is literally impossible for you to own a home in the foreseeable future. Well, that's unfortunate news I have for you guys today. Sorry about being a little bit depressing, but as always, if you did like this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel if this was interesting, informative for both, and see you tomorrow.